By the end of this video, you will know exactly where your leads should be coming from, how to work all three sources without burning out, and how to build a business that doesn't dry up the second that one of those sources stops working. Here is the most dangerous place a real estate agent can find themselves. Not slow, not new, not even struggling. The most dangerous place is having one source of business and not even realizing it. You have one great sphere. Your referrals are consistent and things have been going pretty good. Then life shifts, as we know that it does. People stop moving, the market changes, and a few key relationships go quiet. Suddenly, the pipeline that felt really full last quarter looks really different this quarter. And then you're starting from zero on building something new because you've never built the other legs under your business. I've watched this happen to agents who were doing real volume, not because they weren't working hard, but because they were working hard just in a single direction. What I teach every agent inside the Next Level Agent program is a 3-pillar lead generation framework. 3 sources built intentionally and worked consistently. Then when all 3 are running, even at different volumes, you have a business that is resilient, predictable, and a lot less stressful than what most agents are operating on right now. Today is the introduction. So let's talk about what the 3 pillars are, why each one matters, and how to start building each one for you. Why 3 pillars and not 10 pillars? Before I walk you through the 3 pillars, I want to tell you what this framework is not. It is not a list of every lead generation strategy that exists in real estate, and it is not, here are 15 things that you should be doing. That approach is what I call the squirrel method, and it will very much dilute your progress faster than anything else. The agents that I see struggle the most are not the ones that are doing too little. They're the ones doing too many things inconsistently. An open house here, Zillow there, farming campaign they started and then stopped and did nothing with, cold calling script that you tried for 2 weeks, one time to 10 different people. None of it compounds because none of it was given enough time to work. 3 pillars mastered one at a time, worked consistently for at least 90 days before you evaluate, is the framework. That is what builds a real business. And so we're going to go ahead and get into those pillars now. Stay with me through pillar number 3 because that is the one that is completely personal to you. And it is the one most agents either overthink or skip over entirely. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to identify it, test it, and how to know when it's actually working. Pillar 1 is your sphere of influence. And I want to start here because this is the most underworked source of business for the majority of agents. And it is also the most forgiving, the most affordable, and the most likely to produce a transaction in the shortest amount of time. Your sphere is every person who already knows you, likes you, and trusts you. These are family, friends, former coworkers, neighbors, your hairdresser, the person you went to high school with, the parent you see at school pickup, people you have already done deals with. Every single one of them is a potential referral, a repeat client, or a direct transaction if you stay in front of them consistently. Here's the thing most agents get wrong about their sphere of influence. They work it reactively. Someone reaches out, great, I'll get back to you. Someone mentions they're thinking about making a move, perfect, I got you. But they're not proactively nurturing the relationship to generate those conversations. And what that means in practice is that half of their sphere, half of your sphere, is probably using another agent. Not because they like that agent better, but because that agent stayed in front of them and you didn't. Everyone knows 12 different real estate agents, especially in our market. So it's important to be the one who was there. But then how do you work your sphere intentionally? Well, you can do it 4 ways. First, a CRM. I do not care which one. Use what will actually work and you can go into every day. Your sphere needs to live somewhere organized so that nobody falls through the cracks. Every single contact tagged with a follow-up date. Second, regular touch points. Not just when you have a listing to share. You need to be sending a birthday text, a market update email, a check-in call on someone that you haven't talked to in 3 months. Maybe even send them a voice memo or drop a DM that takes you 45 seconds to record, but it makes that person feel like the only person you thought of that day. These micro moments compound over time in a way that no ad spend will ever do for you. The third is social media, which if you've been following this series at all, you are already building, which is great. Every post you put out is a touch point with your sphere. Every market update, Every client story, every behind the scene moment keeps you present in the minds of people who already like you. And this is why content work and the lead generation work are both connected to one another. Your social media is your sphere of influence nurture system running in the background every single day. And fourth, client events. Once or twice a year, a client appreciation party, neighborhood meetup, pie giveaway at Thanksgiving, something that gets your people together in one room and reminds them in a very human, genuine, real way that you're their agent. You also want to remind them that you appreciate them and that you would love to take care of the people that they love too. Your sphere of influence is not a one-time conversation. It is a relationship that you're going to tend to over the years. And the agents who do this well, they've never really have a slow season because they have a community around them that consistently sends them business, a community that is selling for them. And hey, if you are staring at your sphere right now and thinking, I don't even know where to start, I don't even have anybody, I have a very simple exercise I put together that walks you through building your list from scratch and getting your first touch points out the door. DM me the word sphere and I will send it straight to you. It takes 20 to 30 minutes and it will change the way that you think about your database. Okay, pillar number 2. Pillar 2 is internet leads. And this is where I see the most polarization among agents. Some are all in and some won't even touch them. And most haven't actually fully thought through what they're leaving on the table by ignoring this category entirely. So let me be clear about what internet leads are and what they are not. Internet leads are not magic. They're not always easy and they require speed to lead, which means when a lead comes in, you have a very short window to respond before that person moves on to the next agent. When worked properly, internet leads are a genuine source of production that runs whether or not your sphere is actively sending you referrals or not. Internet leads come in a few different forms. Some teams, including ours, provide internet leads to agents as part of the value of being on the team. Then there are also Zillow, Realtor.com, Google, Facebook. Those are all platforms generating buyer and seller inquiries right now in your market, every single market. And if your team has some of those sources flowing in, you should be working them. Not all internet leads look the same, so knowing the differences between them is key. But ultimately, if Zillow is your only source of business right now, we gotta talk. We can save that conversation for an offline moment, but I have a way to make your business healthier. Beyond team provided leads, there are platforms that you can subscribe to independently, and sometimes even in addition to what your team provides. Many of them operate on a referral fee model, meaning you don't pay upfront, which is good for you. You sign up and you get leads sent to you, and if you convert and close them, the platform takes a referral fee at closing. It's a relatively low risk way to add internet leads as a source of your business. But here's the one thing that I want to make sure every agent has covered watching this before you spend a dollar anywhere else. There is a number one internet lead based platform that you're not taking advantage of. It already exists and it's generating clicks and contact requests for the agents who actually use it. It's your Google Business Profile. It's the lowest hanging fruit on the internet lead generation spectrum. And all it needs is your name, your photo, your reviews, your contact information. Show up when someone in your market Googles real estate agent near me or types that into chat. Have it already set up and keep it updated. Ask every single client for a Google review, and that alone will put you in front of people who are actively searching and not just scrolling. The intent is everything. Internet leads can be as big or as small a portion of your business as you want them to be, but not tapping into them at all, especially the free ones, is leaving real production on the table. And agents are doing that by simply not having your internet presence up and running in the background. So your team could provide leads, you could subscribe to your own, and you could organically generate internet leads just by having a presence. Real quick, if you're on a team or thinking about joining one and you want to know more about how lead generation is built into what we do at the Caldwell Group, the discovery call link is in the description below. That conversation is totally free and it's all about where you want to take your business. No pressure, and it might be the most useful 30 minutes that you spend this week alone. So the link is below. Just go ahead and click it and get on my calendar. Pillar 3, the one I told you to stay for, and here's why this one is different from the first two. Pillar 1, sphere of influence. Every agent has one. You have people that you know. That's non-negotiable, inevitable. You know people. Pillar number 2, internet leads. They exist in every single market and you can tap into them at any level. This should just be a thing that you do. You should be able to collect people's information from the internet when they put in a request. Pillar number 3 is different because pillar 3 is the one that has to fit you. And I mean very specifically, it's not what works for the top agent in your office. It's not what's trending on Instagram. It's what works for you, your schedule, your personality, your energy, and your interests. So here's how I coach agents to find their third pillar. I ask them one simple question. What do you do consistently in your life already that puts you in front of people? You coach youth soccer? Farming. Farming is a community that you're already embedded in. Maybe you love open houses and you're genuinely good at converting walk-ins to appointments. That can be a whole pillar of your business. Maybe you have a network outside of real estate, a professional community, a church, a gym, a small group. Do you show up to that every single week without even thinking about it? That is a sphere extension. Maybe you're good on camera and you've been watching this series and taking notes. Social media might be your third pillar. Other options I commonly coach on are geographic farming, which is where you own a neighborhood through consistent mailers, door knocking, and market expertise, relationship building. Networking groups like BNI, for sale by owner outreach, expired listings, builder relationships, relocation. There's all different kinds of different pillars that we can explore. Here's the rule that makes pillar number 3 actually work for you. Commit to it for 90 days before you evaluate. Not 2 weeks, not 30 days, 90 days. Consistent effort on one thing, then you look at the data. Did it actually generate conversations? Did it convert? Maybe produce transactions or fill up my pipeline? Maybe you actually enjoy doing it still. If yes to at least 2 of those things, just keep on going. And if no, pivot to a different third pillar and give that one 90 days. After 180 days, you can look at adding a fourth pillar or going deeper on one of the first 3, but not before, because the agent who is doing 4 things inconsistently will always lose to the agent who is doing 3 things really well. Do not have 100 squirrel moments. Just pick your 3, work your 3, and let them compound. Let me put the whole framework together so you can see it clearly. Pillar 1, your sphere of influence. The warmest leads you will ever have. Worked through your CRM, your social media, your touchpoint system, your client events, and nurtured over years. That will produce consistently when worked consistently. Pillar number 2, internet leads. The leads that are already being generated in your market right now. Your Google business profile, your team's lead sources, your referral-based platforms, they are low risk, scalable, and available to any agent willing to work them. As long as you have speed to lead and good follow through, it's worth exploring. Pillar 3 is your choice, identified based off of what you will actually do consistently, committed to for 90 days before you evaluate. Build this one slowly and intentionally on top of pillars 1 and 2. 3 pillars, that's the foundation. Everything else gets added on top of it. When the foundation is solid enough to hold it, it will produce. Before I give you your homework, I want to hear from you because the comment section on this channel is quickly becoming one of my favorite places on the internet, and I genuinely mean that. Drop a comment below and tell me 2 things, 1 sentence, 2 sentences, whatever. Just tell me what market you serve because I want to know who is in this community and where you're building. Then also tell me what your third pillar is, or maybe what you're thinking that it might be, because I guarantee there's another agent watching this right now who is in the same season that you're in. Maybe they're considering the same pillar, they're going to ask the same questions, and the comments might be exactly where you figure it out together. That is what next level agents do. They don't wait to have all the answers. They just show up, do the work, and they build alongside the people who are doing the same thing. And that is this community. And I'm so glad that you're in it. Here's your homework. 3 things, 1 for each pillar. Pillar number 1, open your phone right now and write down the name of 5 people in your sphere you haven't talked to in more than 60 days. That is your touch point list for this week. 5 people, 1 touch point. Text, call, voice memo, DM, whatever feels natural. Just reach out. Hi, how are you? I love you. I miss you. How have you been? If you want that sphere starter exercise, 20, 30 minutes, DM me the word sphere and I will send it to you. Pillar number 2, if you have not claimed your Google business profile, do that today. 15 minutes. It's the single fastest free thing you can do to start capturing internet leads in your market. And for pillar number 3, answer this question honestly. What do I do every week that puts me in front of people? Write down whatever comes to mind, and that is where your third pillar lives. It's just a first draft brainstorm. Write down whatever you want. Each of these pillars is going to get its own deeper video in this series. I mean, we're just now getting started. So if you want to go deeper on any of these, the sphere of influence systems, the internet lead follow up, the farming and open house and networking strategies, subscribe and stay close because that content is coming. If you are watching this and thinking that you want to be somewhere that builds all of this together, not just teaches you how to do it, the discovery call is in the description. Click that link. It's what the Caldwell Group and the Next Level Agent program are built to do so we can have that conversation together. Nobody builds a next level business alone. The agents who really win have the right systems, the right community, and someone in their corner who has been where they're going to go. And that is what we are building here together. This is where next level agents are made. 3 pillars, 90 days. Let's build and build it together. I'll see you in the next one.